We will now move on to the game we've all been waiting for. Thanks to the support from the public used during the year. It's been another very successful year, and let's hope to see a great game coming up. Thank you.
Well, there you are. You can relax now, mate. G'day there, Rick. That's right. Rick. Sorry. Oh, good. I'll give that to the two guys. It's time to do it. Good banners. Yeah, good. Yeah, it was a good banner. I didn't see the Rambler one. Yeah, it was a good banner. That was a good banner. How you going, Walshy? Good, thanks. How you doing? Good. Yep. Could be a rugged opening, yeah. That's always possible in the ground. Yeah. The first 5 minutes, I think, will be a bit rugged. I haven't done it before. I'm still trying to get used to all the Ramblers.
The other boys did it 5-minute intervals, you know, just...
Oh, did they?
Straight commentary, yeah.
Right.
You suit yourself.
Oh, well, you know the lot players, the Rambler players better. I know the lot players better, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I don't really know the Rambler players. Nah, we'll get through there somewhere.
Now, who are we allowed to pick on? The Premiership. Ramblers is kicking towards our right-hand side with probably the aid of a 2-goal win, perhaps 3-goal win. Both teams, I believe, have come out fully manned, and on the lock side of it, we've got a few disappointed players, and a few players are very glad to be there. I think we should be all in for a very entertaining game of football today. The two umpires are from Far West League. Both umpires play the man in front.
It's Page to start the bounce of the ball here, and both sides are pumped up. Should be a good contest we've got on our hands. Page comes in, he bounces the ball, up they go. Walker taps it away down to, it's tapped down. There's a crash of bodies there, and Foster gets it. He kicks it up to the wing, and it's Trelaw out there by himself. There's a crash of bodies. The ball comes to the ground there, and it's right over the other side on the. And I think the umpire will call for a throw up there. So.
All players would probably be experiencing a little bit of nerves at present. Cameron started quite well for Lock. He's line-hearted. Cameron wins the dock. Straight down the throat of a Ramblers player, though. Foster gives away a free kick on the far wing. Matty Harsman, is it?
Matty Harsman will take the kick from about the centre wing position. Waiting for a lead up forward. He's looking around. Kicks it to centre half forward. Pack of players form. And the ball comes to the ground. There's a flurry of players in there, and an umpire will come in. Umpire Taylor will come in and bounce the ball.
I'm biased, but I'd have paid that last mark at Gus Glover's. In fact, I'm probably extremely biased. I'd love to see a green and gold premiership. Taylor to bounce. Bounce is nullified. Ramblers clears the pack to the handball to Ashley Warner. Ashley Warner kicks clear to the bottom pocket. Bounce clear by David Beard to the boundary line. A throw in the far pocket. Looks like we've got a stuff up over there. The boundary throw-in, re-thrown in. Cleared by Ramblers. Ramblers give away a free kick to Cameron. Cameron clears. Nice looking kick down to the wing. Play on, calls the umpire. Colin Kay gets a ball, delivers to the wing, Lock's wing.
Justin Sheehan taps it out, and it's Marty Chandler there. Marty Chandler's on the ground, picks the ball up, handballs out to Brenton Starkey. The ball's in front of me. He picks it up now, handballs it on to Parsons. Parsons goes up to the centre wing, and it's all locked there at this stage. Cameron bursts through the pack. Oh, there was a crunch of players there, hit by Justy Sheehan. Peter Mellor comes out, and Andy Hetzel comes through. Oh, there was a good clash there by... And Justy Sheehan showing his weight around here at the Cummins Oval, and there's been a free picked out to young Andy Hetzel. They're about to go into attack. Looking for a lead now. He puts it up high, and there's Foster there. Foster comes over the back. No mark being taken. Taps it out to Wombat. Wombat handballs it over. It's Peter Mellor. He runs along the half-forward flank, kicking up to the pocket, looking for Rule. Can Rule take it? Yes, he can. And Rule's only about 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. We wonder if he can kick it.
He's kicked a lot of goals this year. In fact, he's a league's leading goal kicker. Distance with no worries. Usually he's pretty accurate. We can only hope he gets the first one. Lovely kick off the boot. Looks offside for a point.
Well, that brings up the first score for the game. Lock 1 point. Ramblers yet to open their account. They've got Justy Sheehan coming in to kick out. He goes straight down the ground with a big kick. That must be a 60, 70 metre kick. It's bounced on Gus Glover. It's a chase for the ball. Oh, there's Mike Treloar. He picks it up, snaps it around over his shoulder, looking for Anthony Sheehan. He's going through. There's a lot of players going through. And a free's been picked out by Taylor for Anthony Sheehan. And the Ramblers go into attack. He steadies up. He's looking for a lead. There's Crittenden. It's going to be dropped way short of him. It's bounced over the back. Right over the middle of the pack is down to Ashley Warner. He handballs it over to Gary Creddy. And here goes Ramblers' first goal. And he's kicked it straight through, I think. Wait for the goal umpire. Yes, he has. So that's Ramblers 1 goal, 6 points to Lock 1 point.
Good passage of play by Ramblers. All started off with a bit of reading of the mark. Ashley Warner shows just how dangerous a player he is in the finals.
Well, that was a good piece of play there by the Ramblers Footy Club. Anthony Sheehan just waited on that. The lead came out from...
Now we look on the big screen, we can see this action replay.
Here at the big G. So Page come in and do bounce again. Walkup and Cameron to do battle. Bounces down. Walkup gets a tap. It's tapped down to no one in particular. Justy Sheehan comes through. No, it's built to ground. More players. Mellor picks it up. He chips it over and looking for...
Brother and Pyro.
And Matty Mellor marks out. He's only on the true centre half forward position.
Pyro has his first kick for the game, looking for Rules. Rules take... Oh, I should have paid it. I would have paid it. Squeaks. Oh, Squeaks hit high. There's got to be a... Oh, well, they got away with it. The pass finds who?
Marty Chandler.
You want it?
Marty Chandler on the half-back flank. Steadies play up. There's not a lot happening up forward of him. No. This Wanderer's not called to play on. Now Marty Chandler comes in. He kicks it straight up onto the wing. Players set themselves. Gus Glover falls behind. Pedro Beard, he comes in. No, David Guydra, gets a heavy knock on the head, and I think it goes to David Guydra. A bit of a heavy clash there. He's looking for a player up forward. He kicks it up to the half-forward flank. Matty Walkup sets himself, doesn't mark. Gary Hetzel comes through, rows the ball, and Pedro clears it. And we've got another ball up, umpire Taylor. We're about 45 to 50 metres out from the Ramblers' goal.
Boundary umpire in our road.
And the boundary umpire on our road. So Taylor comes in to do bounce. Darling and Cameron go at it. It's come to ground. Gary Hetzel picks it up, chips it out forward, finds Foster. Foster on the half-back flank. He kicks it up the centre, looking for... Oh, Peter Mellor read it well, come off hands. He kicks Also, grubby old kick to Wombat. He taps it on over, though. That's fine.
Right.
To Ducky. Greenie. Greenie picks up and goes to the half-forward line looking for Rule. No. Lyle Donnelly's on it again. Andy Hetzel grabs it, kicks it over, but it's fallen into Andrew Creddy's hand. He kicks it back to Gary Creddy. Cameron busts through the pack. He chips it short to young Andy Hetzel again. On the wing, he turns around his left boot. Kicks it high up in the air, no one there in particular. And there was a crash of bodies, but no one met. The ball comes out to Trelaw. He tries to get it away, and I think that's gone out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in on between the half forward and the centre wing position.
Both teams are really yet to settle well. Peter Miller's picking up a lot of kicks. Oh, Pyro should have deserved a free kick then. Ramblers handball out of the back pocket. Doesn't find anybody. Peter Miller in again. Well tackled. Another boundary. Another ball up. Unlocks.
Come over, does it?
Yeah, the ball's in the right forward pocket for Lock. Ramblers taps clear. Can't handle the ball. Zach's at the bottom of the pack. Handball's out. Across to Pyro. Pyro mishandles. Squeaks in there. Wombat clears the boot off the deck. Down to Camrock. Camrock's done a lot of work. Across to Foster. Foster to Gus Glover. Gus Glover clears to the boundary line. Looks like the boundary will beat them all. Squeak puts the body in. Peter Miller picks up the ball again. Kicks into Rawls. Rawls sets himself. Rawls takes another fine mark. Distance might be a little bit too much for him. Looking for Peter Durden. Peter Durden shepherded out of it. And the area by Lock. Have to be a ball up.
So ball up about 20 metres out from the Lock goal. Can they score here?
Ashley Warner come off.
Ashley Warner's off. Right, the ball comes out. Bounces around. Gary Hetzel picks it up and he taps it out to Wombat. Wombat handballs it back to Cameron. Cameron, he's met heavily by Cabot. Trelaw picks up, back over to Cabot. He goes forward down to centre half forward, looking for Darling. Darling couldn't mark. Guydra's got the run of the ball. He tries to chip it left foot, but unrolled by David Beard, and I think has been paid a penalty. Yes, Guydra's down. I think he'll get the kick. He's probably about 50 metres out. He was met heavily by David Beard, who comes straight through. There's a good hip and shoulder, actually.
It only looked like it's a fair hip and shoulder. Cabot's showing glimpses of the form he displayed against Lock 2 weeks ago, where he was very damaging to us. Darling to shoot for goal, ex-Cleve player. So far, the scoreboard shows Ramblers be in front. The play would probably be fairly evenly divided.
So Darling to take the kick. He's about 40 metres out. He goes for the handball on to Justy Shen. Justy Shen dodges, but he's going to get caught. Swings onto the left foot, goes high up into the air, and I think he might have kicked it. Well, that was a magnificent goal by Justy Shen. He ran past and got the ball. And so the score is now 2 straight goals to Ramblers, 12 points to 1 point Lock. Well, can Lock come back after this? Well, it's probably about a 2-goal breeze in this quarter. Ramblers were stung then by young Gydra down. He seems to have recovered, and the ball's back in the centre of the ground, ready for another bounce. Well, that was good play by the Ramblers. Bounces down. Walkup and Cameron do the tap. Comes down. Pedro goes through. Handball. Wombat picks it up. He taps it out. The ball's still on the ground. He still got control of it. The ball seems to the ground. No one can grab a clean grab of it.
At this stage of the game, Colin Cade's had many touches. He's certainly the general there in the centre for Lock. No team has really got a flow on game of football developed yet. Umpire Taylor to bounce again. So far the crowd's not hasn't a great sense of expectations of anything happening yet.
70,000, you'd think there'd be some sort of a motion there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, for the big crowd, there's not much there. And Peter Durden takes a fine mark on the half-forward flank. Probably look for Roos, drives it in, finds young Andy Hetzel, Andy spills. Cleared by Ramblers down to the true wing position. I reckon, I was going to say that was deliberately tried to push out then, but it wasn't. David Foster's got an arm over his shoulder, but I suppose it'll be a ball up. No, he's holding the ball.
So Gardner has taken the kick. He's recovered from his heavy bump before, but he's a tough little nugget. He'll keep on going. From the wing position, he drives forward, looking for Darling. There's no one there except Locke, and Pedro Beard takes a good mark at the centre half back. Probably up for Foster. No, Cabot. Is it Sheehan? That ball comes to ground anyway, and the umpire will come in for a bounce up. So umpire Taylor to do bounce again. Cameraman Walkup to do battle. Cameron gets it tap. He taps it down to Skinner. Skinner's been quiet at this stage, and it's been tapped out over the line, and another throw in over on the outer side. On the wing position, the score's 2 goal to Ramblers, 1 point to Locke. Thrown in. Rucks do battle. Ball still to the ground. Oh, there's a handball out to Andy Hetzel. That's good. He kicks the centre of the ground, but no one's home except Marty Chandler, who tries to break the tackle from... Oh, Pedro Beard tried to run on, but no. He's been taken with no ball in. Marty Chandler goes long forward into attack, and there's met heavily behind. Gus Glover comes out, tries to spin out of the pack. There's David Beard. He picks out short to Wombat. Wombat looks out, goes short again. There's no one there. Young Ducky. Dusky goes round. He can't quite be grabbed. They're looking for Durden. Durden taps around. Oh, he done it cleverly. Swings around his left foot, and it's gone out of bounds. Very lucky not to be out of bounds in the full, up in the half-forward line for Locke.
Clever play by Peter Durden. I've got to give him praise. Throw in the left forward pocket for Locke. Contested by Durden. And Weedy should have a kick for goal. Locke supporters seem a bit surprised that they got a free kick. Ashley Warner returns to the ground with his knee heavily strapped. He's looking a little bit proppy, but I don't think that will stop him. I think the kick's offline. Another point to Locke. Perhaps the wind's affecting the ball more than we give it credit for here.
Well, it is strong out there. It is strong out there, Walshy. Probably stronger out there than sitting behind the chute. Anyway, Justy Sheehan to kick it back in. Which side will he kick it to?
And what sort of the seagulls do you think they got here? Is this a common variety seagull, or is it a special Cummins breed?
No, it's another one of them mongrel breeds, I think. Anyway, Anthony Sheehan on the other side there. He grabs the ball, kicks it long up to the half forward. Big clash of players there. No one seems to come out with the ball, and it'll probably go... No, Cameron comes out. Oh, he's caught by Anthony Sheehan. Well done. Picked up by Zaka. Zaka was high around the neck, and he'll get a free kick on the wing position over the outer side. So Zaka to kick in from the centre wing. He's going to the boundary and found Foster. Foster on the half forward line.
Exciting player when he's going.
He's a very exciting player when he's going. Looking for... Oh, it's gone straight over the top into Parsons. Parsons weighted down.
Pushed out from
I think he was pushed out there. So it's Parsons to kick in, kick back out. He goes back out on the wing. The ball seems to be handling over that side a fair bit of the time, and it's been out of bounds. So I'll wait for another throw in.
Well sport by Gus Glover. He's had a fine year for Locke this year, coming off the half-back flank. One of Locke's main playmakers. At this stage, Ramblers is winning, but actually the game itself is very, very tight. Well, that was a soft free compared to what some others he's let go. Who? Marty Micken. Gus Glover to mark. Takes another fine mark. He's a whopping kick, this fellow. Looking for Peter Durden. No, Pyro. Pyro keeps the ball in play. Backhand of the Zaka to looking for the full forward position. Who's got the speed here? Skinner. Skinner's in there, and Ramblers kicks a point for Locke. I suppose it's good thinking, but Locke would have rather had the goal. I suppose, what, 15 minutes gone? Rams is using the interchange bench a lot, and they find Cabot again, isn't it?
Branson comes on.
Walkup off.
Branson come off and Walkup's run on. The ball's kicked down to Trelaw, and Trelaw marks it on the wing. He looks around. A lot of players being covered early in this. It'll be the first side that settles down. Another flurry of play down there. Ball's just going to ground, scrimmaging. I think the umpire will come in. No. The ball's... Peter Miller taps it in front. No one can get it seem to clear. Pedro Beard, he picks it up. He clears it. Anthony Sheehan picks it up out there. Kicks it to the centre position. And Marty Chandler takes it. He kicks it up. A wobbly old punt. It's the race on out here. And Gary Creddy's first to it. He handballs across. David Beard, he'll pick up. No, he won't. Baldy picks out, and he picks out Ducky, looking for Ducky out over this side. He just keeps it in. Kicks it up to the wing here position. Marked by Foster. Foster goes up to the half forward looking for Durden. Durden, beautiful mark. The half forward line. Who's he looking for? Looking for Rule. There it is. Goes high and long into attack. Is it Rule? He's up against 4 and he's marked a magnificent mark. He's only about 20 metres out. I think he seems to have the eye over Lyle Dolling at this stage.
Oh, it's too early to say anything yet. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on the full forward spot. No, it's a beautiful mark by Rules.
Against 4.
Oh, they'll be trying to cover him all day, but he's good enough player to beat him. There's a lot of pushing and shoving there in Nevada at full forward. Oh, it's a terrible kick. Rules has got another point to his name. Locke would have loved that, but oh well. It's a good mark. Think positive.
They must get one short. They must get one soon. They're peppering the goals. The score's two goals, 12 points to Ramblers, to 4 points to Locke. And the ball's been kicked in by Justin Sheehan, but it's gone out over the bounce, touch, and it'll be a throw in on the outer flank. No, it wasn't touched. Zackett kick. Zackett kick from the half forward flank. Looking for options. There doesn't seem to be too many. Kicks it up long and high. Looking for Rules again, but he's outnumbered there, 3-1.
And he's copped the knee by the looks of it.
Well, yes.
Rules has copped. Who's number 11 for you?
Travis Koff. He kicks out to the other wing.
Well spoilt.
Well spoilt there. Wombat goes to ground and young Andy Hetzel picks it out. Beautiful to Cameron. Cameron over to Foster. Mellor. Weedy. Race is on down there. Oh, there's a clash of bodies there. Fight for the ball, and umpire Page will come in and bounce the ball again. Ball seems to be going nowhere at this stage. On the half-forward flank for Locke. Players go up, steps down. Who can get it? Starkey, out to Sheehan. Sheehan tries to handball. Oh, does well to Branson. He looks high. There's only Cabot out here. He marks it and plays on. He takes on Kemmerman. Goes high up into Darling and Pedro. Pedro can't seem to grab it. David, his brother, comes through. Gus gets it. What'll he do? Oh, he handballs across. And there's Peter Miller. Oh, done well. Kicks left foot. Cunningly over the top. Wombat, he grabs it. Can't hang on to it. Marty Chandler. Peter Miller. No, he can't hang on to it. We need someone. Oh, caught well. And another caught well. What? Tapped out here by, and Branson gets it. He'll kick up to the half-forward line, looking for Darling in front, and a strong grab. Pedro tried very hard coming over behind, but couldn't take the kick. On a half-forward flank, 55 metres out. Distance will, he goes short.
Nice looking kick. To
Gary Creddy, and Gary Creddy marks well in front of Bulldog. Well, I'd say he'd be 45 metres out. Distance might even be a problem for him, I think.
Looks like Ramblers is launching their attacks a bit more ease than Locke. Locke's had control of the ball for the last 3 minutes, managed a point, and now Ramblers is shooting for a goal. Accuracy's good. And I think it's cleared the pack, and it's another goal to Ramblers. Colin Kay off. Jules to come on. Jules missed the game a fortnight ago with shoulder injury, but he's raring to go.
So Julian Dowdle, he's a good player too. He comes on, he'll go straight on into the centre of the ground, I think. And the ball to come back. And it scores 3-goal Ramblers, 18 points, to Lock 4 points. So Lock to really open their account on their first goal. Ramblers seems to be doing a lot of the attacking. When they go down, they're kicking a goal, whereas Lock are playing around with it and kicking points. Pays to come in and do bounce. Branson and Cameron. Branson gets a tap, but taps it down to Cameron. Justin Sheehan sockers it out. Starkey, can he pick it up? Oh, he fumbles around, he's caught, and he should be caught holding the ball, no. And Foster, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. To Cameron, the ball bounces. And there's a clash of bodies there. Cabot can't get boot to ball. Marty Chandler can. He handballs out to Sheehan. Sheehan over to Branson. Branson taps around. Handballs it to nowhere in particular. Wheatra taps it on. Or taps over to Anthony Sheehan, to brother Justin. Clash of bodies there. Justin falls to ground. Another clash of bodies there, but it's tapped out to Andrew Creddy. Kicks out wide. Wait, looking for Marty Chandler. Well done. Marked in front of Fozzie. There's a good mark on it against Fozzie. They got a mongrel bound round by a walk along the road here. Marty Chandler kicks it up high at half forward, looking for Ash Warner. No one there. Up go the big flyers, and the ball, will it go to bat? No, yes it will. Oh. Crash of bodies there, and clash of bodies there. Young Jules Dowdle and Matty Walker. Oh yes, and there's been a free award to young Jules Dowdle, who's just come on. Don't stir this boy up, he can get fired up too. So Jules Dowdle to take the kick. He's looking for someone. Not much movement up here. He kicks it up high. Oh, Branson over the top of Matty Mellor. Branson takes the kick.
From here, it looked like the ball was half hands a lot though. Still, that's what it rolls. Lock's fumbling. Camrock fumbles. Matty Harsman gets the handball away to Cabot. Oh, he ducked his head in time, otherwise Davo would have had him. Jules is right in the game. Can't see because of the umpire. Who's got it? Looks Hyder from here. No, what's that one? Round the neck. Looked like it was round the neck, and he's awarded for...
Not sure what happened there.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad it went that way. Looks like a clash of black and white Guernseys over there. Which way is the ball going to go this time? Treloar to kick in. On Ramblers' left half-forward flank. Should drop it into the square. Camera, good mark by Cammy. Cammy's certainly worked his heart out. Drives along to the Lock's half-back flank, where David Foster's there. Good mark by David Foster. Perhaps Lock can get a run on now. Chip pass into Zaka. Zaka marks well. Lucky 13. Drives across to Gaza. Hetzel. Gaza takes a good mark. Good hard mark under pressure in front of Gydra. There's a lot of body and fist going in there too. Short kick into Squeak. Oh, now that is a buddy. That should be a 50 metre. We can expect Parsons to do a bit more of that.
Well, that was a bit uncalled for by Parsons there. He came in a bit late, went around with the roundhouse, and Foster's to kick in from about 35 to 40. Skinner's to kick in from about 30 to 35 metres out. He'll take his time. This should be their first goal. So he lines them up. Can he kick it? Distance isn't a problem, and neither is accuracy. That's straight through for Lock's first goal. So Lock, 1 goal for, trailing the Ramblers 3 goals to 18.
Skinner's been a very valuable part of Lock Football Club in the 3 years he's been at Lock too. Originally from Dark Peak Waikiki and the Eastern Air Football Club. Get him fired up and nothing stops him. He also has been known to kick 2 goal 11 in a day though.
Well, a lot of players might be like that. And Ruley looks like he hadn't kicked a goal yet. He's had 3 opportunities but hasn't missed. Anyway, ball on the centre of the ground. Ruckman do duel down to Andy Hetzel and comes to ground. Well tackled by Andy Sheehan, didn't let it out. And umpire Page will come in and bounce again. So the first quarter must be just about up, must be very much time left. Big men do battle again. Knocked away there by Cameraman. Comes to ground. Hetzel there. Oh, taps it on. And there's a race on the players and Skinner and Parsons. Parsons taps it back down to Wombat. On to Mellor. He chips it over short to Gary Hetzel. Gary Hetzel picks it up cleverly. Looking for... Oh, and Squeaker run in between Dolling and Rule. And is marked about 40 metres out on the far pocket over there. Wind against him.
Knowing Squeak, I should say, look to pass off, or either that or handball off the better player in a better position. You believe that, you believe it.
Skinner. So Kenny put another one through. On an acute angle, comes in, kicks it high and long distance isn't the problem. And it's very close.
Hit the post.
Just hit the post. Well, they could have done with that one.
Nice kick.
1 goal, 5, 11 points to 3 goal, 18 points. Ramblers come out of attack to Harsner. Harsner kicks it long, looking for Cabot. Oh, he takes a grubber, can't mark it, taps it on, looking for Branson. Branson and Cameron do battle. Oh, Dusky runs through. Kicks short, a little bit of a grubber. Who can be the first of the ball here? Tapped on there by Starkey. He keeps following it through. He's running on. And Pedro. Oh, he's legged. And I think Pedro will get the free kick from centre half back. And Brett Darling just legged him there at that last minute there. So Pedro to take the kick. Looking for someone. Finds short to Jules Dowdle. Jules at centre half back. Lock going into attack. Oh, they're going short to Foster. Foster going over. Looking. Tapped away there. Both Mellow boys. Oh, they've both done well. Taps it over to Peter. Back. Left foot.
Keep pushing, Pete.
They keep tapping it on and it's gone out of bounce. So a throw in from our commentary position. Mongrel Butch Phillips to come in and bounce the ball. Throw the ball in, sorry. He throws the ball in. Oh, Anthony Sheehan done well. Grabbed the ball. Tapped it over to Cabot. Cabot's mongrel kick, though, has gone to Cameron, and if he's not careful, oh, he's lost it. Taps it on, handball to Beard, back to Dutchke, out to Jules. Jules grabs it. Oh, he's fumbling. Look out, can he hear footsteps? He dodges Marty Chandler well, plays on. And to Roos. What a beautiful pass.
And Jules passes into his box quite nicely. That'll be worth 5 minutes off on Monday, Jules. Now, there's the siren. Rules has kicked him from this distance before, but with the wind and everything else, it'd be very hard. Lock just looked like they were starting to get a bit of run on football. Then they get back in their game. If Rawley can get this, it will be within a point. Oh, it looks nice, but it's not drifting off. No, it's a very entertaining quarter of football. We're certainly shaped up to a nice, interesting game of football, with which is grand finals are all about. Do you want to sign off now or what?
Yeah, well, Ramblers seemed to have the run of that quarter then. They had a bit of the breeze, and it's probably about a 2 or 3 goal breeze, I'd say. And they kicked 3 straight goals. When they seemed to go and attack, they looked confident, whereas Locke went into attack a few more times, but ended up kicking 1 goal 5. So the score at first quarter is 3 goals, 18 points to Ramblers, and 1 goal 5 to Locke. Then it's just wondering after the second semi-final, is it a repeat? Ramblers, Locke went through the year undefeated, and Ramblers come out in the second semi-final and beat Locke by 53 points. And it's probably a worry for the Locke boys up there. But can they turn it around? It's a big question.
the younger players and Andy Hetzel and Grant Cameron have certainly started well for Locke, and the older player and Peter Beard is very solid. He's looking forward to another good 3 quarters.
Go for the lead. I'm bloody to start. Coach Horgan would have been pretty happy with that quarter, I think. And Taylor to come in to bounce the ball at the start of the second quarter.
I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of Eddie. Eddie would have loved to have been out there today, and he said I had to mention him. So there's your mention, Eddie. Taylor bounces, favours the Lock end. Ramblers clears from the centre, heading for our wing. Ball's in front, David Foster leads it. Oh, bad bounce. Ramblers clears, Walkup clears in front of Cabot. He's been dangerous early. Darling played quite a serviceable day, and he's caught. And it's good tackle. Umpire Taylor to bounce again on Ramblers' left half forward flank. Ball's touched off the boot. Be another throw in on heavily met by Ashley Warner. Another throw in the left forward pocket for Ramblers. Rocker gets himself to front position. Gazza clears. Nice little chip looking for who? Ducky. Ducky's taken high. Looking further down the field, hugs the boundary. Looking for Peter Durden. Peter Durden flies. Can't get there. And he's tackled. And Ducky takes another fine mark. Ducky's usually started on the interchange for us this year, but he's certainly taken the opportunity to start well. And the ball's in the centre of the ground for Locke and Gary Hetzel. Nice pass. Bad kick. Only takes one bad kick to undo all the good work.
Justy Sheehan kicks it over and it's gone straight back to Foster there. These blokes sort of swap Guernseys, I think. So it's Foster to go into attack. Yeah, Foster's been playing well. He's up looking for Mellor, taps it down to Peter. Peter kicks out, goes wide to Rule. That's far too wide. There's a race on out here for Wheatra. Wheatra goes around. Oh, little chip looking for Rule. Hasn't got the mark, and there's a players over there, and it's gone out of bounce. And the Lock left hand forward pocket. So for the throw in. Good clash again in this second quarter. Up go the boys. Peter Mellor taps it away. Down. Gary Hetzel. He chips it over into young Jules. So Jules from a half forward flank.
Probably look for his boss.
Look for rules when there's a lead on. No lead at this stage. Can he make the distance? He's going to have a try. Kicks it up high to the fall of the centre. Dolling there with the ball. Taps it out into Hetzel. Hetzel's there pushed out and it's out of bounce. And we get another throw in on the left hand forward pocket. So he throws it in. Up go Walker. Taps it down to Chandler. Chandler can't get it. There's a kick out. Not sure who that was. And it's kicked out of. And for another throw in on the wing position. Scores 3 goals straight to Ramblers to Lock 1 goal 5. They throw it in. Cameron and Walkup to do battle. It's tapped away. Cameron taps it away again. Or Mellor. He picks it up. Looking for a short chip and finds Rule. Yes. Well, he's in front of Dolling all day, and Dolling can't get the mark, can't get the punch from behind.
Rules is probably within kicking distance. He's had a go at the windage up the other end. Reset his sights. The Lock crowd will erupt when this goal's kicked.
At the G. Oh, it's not a bad...
No, it's just offline. Matty Miller seemed to think it should have been a goal. Glenn Habner seemed to think it should have been a goal. I thought it should have been a goal. That's a good kick.
Justy Pedler to kick it out. Oh, it's just touched there. Oh, it's handballed over to Foster. On to Rule again. Kicks left foot to no one in particular, and Justy Sheehan marks it. He handballs it out. Marty Chandler kicks it over to Cabot. Is it? No, Sheehan. So Sheehan on the half-back line. The ball's over that side a lot of the times. Kick to the centre of the ground. Can't mark, and Peter Durden is marked at the centre half forward position. And Locke go into attack again. Chip short, looking for Dusky but can't mark. Ball comes to ground. Anthony Sheehan comes out of the pack. Then Cameraman. No, it's Peter Durden. Short chip again, looking for Mellor. Oh, clash Mellor and Squeaker Skinner. Yeah. But Peter Mellor's marked at about 35 metres out from goal. So it'll be a good kick to... He'll be kicking with the breeze. Just about from straight in front.
You seem to sense a bit more desire on the Lock side this time. And it's a good kick by Hoggett, straight through the middle. And the Lock crowd is happy. Looking at the flags, you can't really see why that ends the scoring in. No. The wind's basically straight across the ground.
Yeah, the ball seems to be over that side most of the day, isn't it?
I think Butch Phillips handled his duties quite well up to this stage. He has hardly put a foot wrong. What would you say?
I think you're lying now. I think he's done a mongrel job.
Umpire Taylor bounces again. Ball favours Ramblers. Not clear by Lock. Oh, there's a real mix-up of players in that centre. And who's on the bottom? Jules. He's put his stamp of influence on the game since he's been on, since the 25-minute mark of the first quarter. Clear by Ramblers into Gary Hetzel. Gazza kicks clear, looking for Squeak. Parsons fumbles. Fossey's in the bottom of the pack, trying to clear. Bit hard to clear. Oh, how can he call a free out of that? He's only one going for the ball, in one hand in his back and one hand on the arm up. Grass lets it go. Oh, I would have said it's tackled too high, but Gus Glover comes out with it. Gus kicks down the true half-forward line in the front in the Peter Durden direction. Peter Durden with his quick hands. Missed Buddy Weedy is high. It's got to be high. I would have thought of arms over the shoulders. Yeah, it's high.
I did. I would have thought that too. But umpire comes into bounce anyway.
To be truthful, though, it didn't work up here on your half-forward flank either, though. So we're taking him as we see him. It's a bugger of a job being an umpire anyway. Ramblers looks like they can control it around the packs. Jules to get another kick. Oh, he did that cleverly. Settles, drives it in with his right leg up to the half-forward line for Lock, but it's cleared by Ramblers. Micken clears, finds a handball to Trelaw. Trelaw drives long to the centre to Darling. Pedro's got front position. Pedro takes a fine mark. It was a good contest, but the man in front and comes down with the ball should have been paid the mark, I would have thought. Umpire Taylor bounces. Well done. Pedro bursts clear of the pack, wobbly old kick straight to Walker.
Walker taps it out over to Trelaw. Trelaw kicks it high up the centre half forward, looking for Matty Arsma, and in front is Grant Cameron. At least played a pretty good game today too, Cameron.
Yeah, hard as big as Knox.
Hard as big as Knox, that's right. And he'll go long into attack. He kicks it up, looking for... Oh, Parsons over the top, but couldn't quite grab it. Still be a clash of bodies here. Two Lock boys hit themselves. And Matty Miller out to Foster. Foster quickly onto his boot to centre half forward. Ball bounces awkwardly there for players. Rule comes out. He can't handle it. Micken, he picks it up. Playing advantage, and Micken kicks on to the centre half forward. Oh, Anthony Sheehan couldn't quite grab that. Trelaw going to met heavily. No, Dusky goes through. He's stopped. He's played a good game since he's been on. And the ball's been called in for another for a throw up. I'm not quite sure what that was there for. Anyway, ball goes up. Cameron taps it cleverly down to Dowdle. He spins out of the pack. Handballs over to Hetzel. Look, Hetzel goes over to the wing looking for Matty Mellor. And he's a good mark. This player runs all day. He won't stop him. He's a good player. He'll run all day. I've stood the mongrel.
And what's more, he'll play all night. As long as he doesn't play too much with my niece.
And he kicks truly to Foster. And Foster's too far out to score. He'll look for a lead. They're trying to keep their forward lines open. And Roos seems to have the stick over Dolling at this stage here. The ball's high. Oh, well, Roos marked that and finally kicked the goal. Dolling was caught underneath it. He went to ground and Roos scored it. Busted through a bit of a pack and kicked a goal. So the score's now 3 goals 6. 24 to 3 goals, 18 points. Well, Lockhart at the front for the first time. And we've got Eugene Walker coming off and Gary Branson coming on. Well, have the tides turned?
And Zach's coming off with looks like blood from his mouth. And Andrew Arben, the coach of Locks, coming on. Andrew Arben will add a bit of fire to the ground. Taylor bounces. Cameron jumps too soon. The ball comes down to Jules. Jules kicks out of the centre onto his left leg, swings it down to Locks on the centre half forward position. Peter Durden clears cleverly, passes beautifully to Rawls right in front.
Oh, there's a play there.
And Parsons is having his usual dirty little bit of a throw around, but don't do anything silly out there, fellas. We want the goal.
Well, Rawls has definitely got the edge over Dolling at this stage, hasn't he?
Well, Rawls is an EP player. You've got to
keep down. You can't keep a champion down all the time.
And Rawls has kicked another point. I thought it looked like it cleared this side of the goalpost.
It was a mongrel, sort of a wobbly kick. But I think Dolling's always played that game against Rawls where he's come from behind and punched all day. But Rawls is very determined today, I think, in the grand final, and he's just getting that yard clear of Dolling. Dolling goes short to a Creddy. Creddy out long to, clash of players there, and Mellor and Branson. They go to ground. Branson gets the ball out, gets a right bounce, wobbly old screwy, and straight to Peter Beard. He plays on. He's going to take him on. No, he can't take him on. On to Peter Mellor. He chips it in short to brother Matt. Oh, a bit of a worm burn and couldn't quite grab the mark. Andy Hetzel's there in there. And so too a lot of other players, and I think the ball will come in, that umpire will come in for a ball up.
Andy Hetzel's 2 finals have been just brilliant for a 16-year-old, his first year of senior football. Big future in front of this lad. Arvin gets his first touch. Knocked down to Fossey. Fossey breaks clear with a hand pass. To a Rambler. Critty clears. I think the ball's going to beat into the boundary line. Ashley Warner's been quiet today. He's one of the main focal points of Ramblers. So
mongrel boundary ump on the road again.
And a high tackle comes through. Starkey to kick.
Travis Koff. Kick short to Trelaw, but it's intercepted there by Gus Glover. Skinner comes out. He handballs it over. No, it's run into Branson. He handballs it out. Looking for anyone. Jules crashes through the pack. Oh, he's done well. Is he caught? No, he finally still gets it out. He's done well in that position. On the ground, he crashed, broke a couple of tackles, then still tried to handball. Anyway, the umpires found another ball up. And about the half forward for the Lock Roos. Bounces up. Branson and Arvin to do ruck. Oh, Branson's thrown to ground. Sheehan goes through, can't get it. The ball's on the ground and we'll have another throw up on the half forward line. And the score's still 3 goals straight to Ramblers, 18 points to 3 goals, 6, 25 Lock. So Lock 1 clear goal ahead in front. Ball up. Handball's out. Mellor kicks it up. No Lock. Matty Harsma's there. Can he get it? He's old workhorse Matty Harsma. And the ball will beat him out. And we get another throw in.
No, it's been a very good game of football so far. Seems we've got Lock bogged down and Lock's half forward line though. It's the right side for Lock to score from.
They're not going in that dead pocket.
Arves has shown a bit too much body in and given away another free kick. He'd be keen. Clears to the dead side. Oh, Gary Hetzel cops a bloody knee in the back. Cleared by Ramblers up the centre of the line. Oh, lovely spoil by Cameron.
And Creddy kicks it from the half forward, from the wing, going up into attack is Justin Sheehan and Ducky. Race for the ball. Will it go out of bounds? No, Justin Sheehan just keeps it in. Grabs the ball now, centres it in right into the centre of the goals, looking, and no one's home except Bulldog. All's met heavily, but he's tough and strong. He can take that, and he kicks out to Gus. Oh, that's a bit high for Gus. Usually he grabs him. He can grab him, but he spins through, and that's around the neck. Play on, says the umpire. Oh, he done well. He's a hard man to keep down, Gus. One of the best markers in the league. Arbs down there. Oh, there's a crash of bodies. The bodies going in everywhere. There's David Godra. Spins out of the pack. Goes short. Chandler. Chandler marks. Going into attack again, Ramblers looking for Harsman. Here overcomes Gus. Oh, uncontested. Uncontested. There's no talk there from Locke. Goes short again to Trelaw, and Trelaw shall mark on the half-forward line. Looking for Creddy there that leads on. And can't see what's happening. Been socket onto the Ramblers goal there, out to young Andy Hetzel, and Hetzel marks, centre half back, kicks into the centre of the ground, looking for some player, but there's Andy Sheehan comes in and marks. So the ball gets turned over again. So hard in these games to keep possession. So Sheehan, all chip short. Very lucky not to clock one then, Trigg.
Didn't hit him, did he?
And I'm not sure what's... Oh, has been awarded a 50-metre penalty. I don't think it hit him. Must have just nicked him, but umpire Page has taken him right back 50 metres. So Trelaw going right back on the goal front at this stage. And I don't think Coach Arvin would have been too happy about that. But I don't think there was anything in that.
It didn't look like it. It's looked like he's aiming for the ball. He missed his head anyway. Oh, David Foster never gets any easy frees. He's cost the goal, and the scores are 1 point the difference here at Lock. Ramblers' goal shooting's pretty good. You can't get much better than 5 straight. And how much it's gone? 60 minutes gone.
I've written here the most mystifying decision I've ever seen. Shocking stuff.
And I can't really repeat what the scribe has said. Put it this way, we're mystified by that decision. Still, we better see it on replay tonight and see who was right.
Catch it tomorrow morning at the Rick Sun Show.
Come on, you Roos!
Umpire Taylor the bounce. Puts it up nicely. Ramblers gets first touch of the ball. Kick out of centre, sport by Arvin. Arvin's hard. Ramblers are playing for the free kick. Arvin off the ground, up to Lock's half-forward flank area. Ball's on the ground. Not going to be cleared? No, ball's not clear. Still on the ground. Rocker hits the ground. Handball, Trelaw handballs out. Jules is in there. Branson handballs out to Cavett. Cavett to Trelaw. Trelaw kicks forward, and Mickham marks on fuller marks on the half-forward flank. Lock's had most of the play, but Ramblers seems to get their goals easier. Cameron's buddy done a lot of work here for Lock today. It's out in Lock's half-back flank. Gary Hetzel to clear. I was watching the ball. I didn't actually see what happened, did you?
There was a clash of players there in Foster and Fuller, and I'm not sure who the other player was, but Fuller's come out with a kick anyway, with a free. He goes short. Down, Jules is in there again. He's got the ball. Handball's over to David Beard. David Beard goes down to the centre wing position.
Didn't think you kicked.
No one there. Andy Hetzel busts through the pack. Still has a run of the ball. No, he doesn't. Matty Miller. Oh, Wheatra. And Foster comes out with it. He kicks it over his shoulder looking for Matty Miller. Matty Miller can't mark. The ball, he's still got it and tapped it on. Handballed over to Andy Hetzel. He swings around his left foot, goes up to half forward, looking for Durden. Durden couldn't. The ball bounces around. He's still got it. Handballs it over to Wheatra. Wheatra goes long, looking for Rule. No, and it's a wobbly old kick and a score out of bounce in the heart on the forward pocket of the lock. So the scores at about 18 minutes into the second quarter, 4 goals straight, 24 to Ramblers to 3 goals, 7-25 to Lock. So we have a 1 point game at this stage here. Dowd will come out. He spins around. He's looking for a goal, and it's just touched there by Parsons. So it goes through for a 1 behind.
Lock's certainly had plenty of use of the ball this quarter. Haven't really been able to get the results on the board though. Certainly an entertaining game of football here today.
Crowd's quiet.
Umpire Taylor calling for a stretcher, is he? Yeah, that is. Oh, Peter Durden must have to come off with a blood rule, I would think. Well, I don't think you'll die from that cut anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Wombat's back on. We've got 2 hard men across the centre line for Lock now. Wombat sprints across to the other half forward flank.
Emmy's really kicked.
One, I think. Rams did this 2 weeks ago. They seem to be able to find a man on the kick out. Lock should probably be able to check enough to keep them up. Gus Glover leads in the race of the ball, pushed into the ground. Ball goes over the boundary line. No, it doesn't. Still kept in play by Andrew Arvin. Andrew Arvin kicks to the half forward flank for Lock. Dolling hits towards the boundary line and knocks it out. Well, the rule means bastard, I'd say it's deliberate, but it's a good backman's play.
Yes, it was a good punch then by Dolling. He's been pretty quiet on Rule at this stage. He's been punching from behind, but he's got to get right alongside Rule. Back to play, Cabot grabs the ball, kicks it up. I've got another mongrel boundary umpire on the road I can't see. And we've got a ball up, have we? So Taylor come in and bounce again on the half forward line for Lock.
Cameron gets first touch.
Dowdle's got it again. Swings around his left boot, chips it in, no one's home. Crittenden there for Ramblers. Kicks out to centre half forward, looking for Treloar. Can he get the bounce? Oh, luckily turns around, gives it to Travis Koff. And Travis gives it straight back to Cameron, who does a mongrel kick over to Gary Hetzel, though. Oh, there's some mistakes being made here, left, right and centre. And he thought he might have been caught there. It's Matty Mellor. Chips it out, handballs it out to Hetzel. Hetzel's caught and dropping the ball. Holding the ball. No,
he didn't have it.
No, well, Hetzel's got it, and he's about 35 metres out on about a 45-degree angle. It wouldn't be 45. So it'll be wonder if he can kick it. Has he got the distance there?
Typical umpiring decision. The Ramblers people think it was dropping the ball. We think he didn't have it. It's what the Australian rules football's all about. No, it doesn't look good. Another point to Lock. If only Lock could bet, he'd be kicking straight at the 4 goal in front, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, the crowd hadn't got into this game as much as I thought they would. The crowd's not as exciting as excited as
vocal as I thought they'd be. Justy Sheehan to come in, kick it in, goes short and finds Dolling right on the boundary line. So they're going out in that dead pocket.
Ramblers kick-outs are very, very good. I reckon they'd have a 90% accuracy rate at present.
Well, there's another good mark.
Ramblers got on the half-back flank.
Marty Chandler, I think, on the half-back line. Kicks it up to the wing. Big pack of players, 50-50 chance at that stage. Pedro Beard comes out of it, on to Gus Glover. Turns around, comes into the centre of the ground, got Andy Hetzel. Well, Andy Hetzel, he's picking up kicks all over the ground too. Yeah. He goes over to centre half forward and there's no one there. Fuller takes a nice grab. So Fuller from centre half back. What can he do with it? Kicks it back in the same direction. There's a lot of lock players there. A lot of pushing and shoving, and Anthony Sheehan comes running through, has a bounce, dodges a couple of blokes, kicks on his left foot, looking, no one home except Baldock. Baldock there, the man with no air, comes out with his left boot, as he always does, and finds a player in Wheatra. Wheatra on the wing. Kicks over to the centre.
And Arvin takes a mark at nearly in the centre of the ground. Baldock showed great faith in his abilities. Arvin's caught. His handballs wasn't any good. I don't know what's going to happen then. Andy Hetzel gets a kick out of it. Pyro gets under the ball. Peter Miller, we haven't seen much of him this half.
Well.
Justy Sheehan done well to clear it. And there seems to be all Ramblers out here. Oh, handbat.
No one was looking at the ball there. They just went...
No, I don't know how that one come about, but it must have been there. Umpire Taylor doesn't make mistakes. That's what should never happen. There shouldn't be an unchecked Rambler player. It's just... And Pyro sets himself. Pyro tapped it behind him. Oh, that's a throw. Has to be a throw. But apparently it's not. Still a few fumbles out there today. Fuller clears the hand pass to Dolling. Dolling fumbles. Oh, young Gazza Hetzel's in there fighting. No. Now, what's going to happen here? Umpire Taylor's going to throw it up again, I suppose.
So we've got a ball up about 20 metres out from the lock goals there. A lot of players in on the ball there now. Bounces up. Justy Sheehan clears or cleverly a grubber to the boundary line. Doesn't beat him to the boundary line.
Oh, well picked.
Peter Mellor picks up. Handballs over to Jules Dowdle. Jules Dowdle's in everything. Mellor smothers the ball again. And it's back to Mellor. He kicks it over his left shoulder. No one there in particular. And Crittenden comes through. Mickinnon comes through. Over to Starkey. Or Starkey done well to Trigger. Trigger's got a paddock. He takes a run. Has a second bounce. Runs up the wing. Kicks long into attack. And there's no one home there. Well, the ball's getting handed over far too easy at this stage. Socket off there by Wombat. No one in particular. Dowdles goes through. He's in everything. Oh, everyone's going for him, and I think he might have a free kick there. And there's a flurry of players. And what's umpire Page going to do? I think Jules has got a... He would come in. He got crunched there by 3 Rambler players in. But Jules Dowdle comes with it. He kicks out to the forward flank looking for Arvin. Arvin can't mark. Mellor's in. Swings back to Arvin. Kicks high in there. Into the half-forward line looking for Rule. Outnumbered, and there's Eugene Walker. Takes a fine grab. So Walker. All left foot, and it's a nice pass to Starkey. So Ramblers seem to be keeping more possession of the ball at this stage. And it's very... Trigger just stood there and stood his ground, and there was 3 lock blokes around him then. Stood there and took the mark. So Trigger into attack. Kicks into the true centre position. Wheatra goes at it. Chandler. And umpire Page will come in to ball up. Well, Chandler's had a good little battle today too, with both wingers, Chandler and Wheatra. Umpire Page comes in, bounces. Peter Mellor gets a run of the ball, kicks it long down to looking for Rule, and what a fine grab Rule was. And I think they're going to have to change Dolling from Rule, because Rule seems to have the edge right over Dolling in this game today.
Peter Miller's come back into the play again on the last 3 minutes. Very fast. Accurate disposal. Rules to kick for goal. Oh, it looks nice off the boot. The players aren't moving. The umpire's not moving, and he's got another goal. And the Lock crowd thinks this is bloody shit hot here at the Cummins Oval.
Mellor. Peter Mellor.
That play was started fairly well there by Peter Miller. Brother Greg playing for West Adelaide last week, put out though. Lock Club has really appreciated the services of Peter and Pyro Miller this year. The boys have made the effort to come back from Adelaide each week. Just about half time here at Cummins. Rocker clears from the centre, finds Gazza Hetzel. Gazza trips, taken high. Ball goes to the ground. Actually, he's been called for dropping the ball. And the comment from the crowd is, Jesus, that was a bit tough. I agree. The ball's high into the half-forward line for Cummins. The handball comes out by David Foster to Andrew Arvin. Andrew Arvin's got touch of the fumbles. He kicks, drag down afterwards. Peter Miller's got the front position. Oh, good ball handling. He has over the line. He hasn't got the thing. Andrew Arvin's punches in front of Cameron. Gazza gets it out. Peter Beard knocks it on. Who's going to win the race here? Ducky's in there. Squeak's in here. Squeak taps it forward to Peter Durden. Peter Durden's got the ball. Peter Durden kicks forward. Oh, only as far as Pyro. Pyro comes out. Dolling's there. Dolling comes out with the ball. Good hand pass. Touch a fumble still, and he's caught high. Oh, and that should be taken away from him after that. Well, it was there. Yeah. And the ball comes in. I think Foster sets him, and Andrew Arvin doesn't quite pull in the mark. So the scores here is very accurate shooting by Ramblers, 4-0 to Locks 4-8. Very entertaining first half of football. Locks seemed to settle down a bit more that half. The comment is Locks might kick themselves out of the game by kicking 8 points, but they are in front. No, it's good finals football, very, very hard, very exciting, good pleasing football.
Yeah, well, that was a good game. That was a good quarter too. And the score still 4 goals straight, 24 to 4-8, 32. So we've got an 8-point advantage to Lock. Lock seemed to come back that quarter, but looking back at that quarter, there was Ramblers seemed to, when they had the ball, they kept possession of it a lot more times. And well, their credit and Lock's credit too, I suppose, they fought back and they won that quarter because they're back in front. Dolling's still on rule, and it'll be just interesting to see if he's still on him after half time. He's done a pretty good job, I suppose, but when the ball's delivered into rule, Dolling's been caught a yard or two behind.
Basically, you still wouldn't say there's any player that's really dominating this game at this stage, would you? It's just a good, tight game of football.
George Dowdle's played pretty good.
Yeah, George Dowdle, since he's come on, has certainly picked up his fair share of kicks. David Foster's played well across the half-back line for Lock. Peter Beard was limited opportunities, and then Baldy, with the limited opportunities, haven't done too much wrong. Well, it's in the Ramblers side of it, they're the same. They haven't got anybody who's really dominated. Darling's tried hard. Pedro might have won that. Justice Sheehan's got a lot of kicks. Guidra seems to pick up a lot of kicks.
Ashley Warner's been pretty quiet. Whether you got a bit slock, 4-9, 33 to Ramblers, still 4 straight goals, 24. And up to this date, it's still been a fairly scrambly match. Crowd hasn't been that vocal. But anyway, we're to start the third quarter with Ramblers kicking left of screen here at the MCG.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Mr. Malcolm Hancock would like to tell everybody that he is the best general engineer in the business.
Bounces down. Cameraman taps it over there. There's Wheatra. Wheatra taps it on there. There's a lot of players in there, and I think Trelaw's been caught, but no. Umpire comes in for a bounce up. So Page to do bounce down, still centre position. Walkup taps it down, but it's gone straight down out in the ground there. Sheehan picks up. Anthony Sheehan puts on a spurt of pace and kicks it up to half into the forward pocket. And Gus Glover, running back, takes a good mark in defence.
Gus Glover's running free in the back lines this quarter. And nearly pulled in by Jules. Jules has certainly played a real good game since he's been on. Handball across to David Foster, who's certainly played a good game. Going up to Pyro. Pyro nearly takes a good mark. Didn't quite get there. He's still got the ball. Handballs it out to no one in particular. Critties, but it's still pushing forward and Lock. Too short, not 10 metres. Play on. Gussie Glover said it sport well. Mad Dog spins out of trouble. Hasn't got the ball. Still throwing down. Give him a kick. Well done, umpire. Too far, West umpires have done well, so you want any crop insurance, please see Phil Taylor after the match. Mad Dog's kick, looking for Weedy. Weedy takes a nice strong mark. The advice from the crowd is long, 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 but he's looking to hit somebody. We got Camrock coming through the centre. Weedy's little chip pass up, looking for Pyro. Just pulled down by who?
Walker. Walker here on the true in the wing position.
Why are they kicking?
Matty Walker.
Harder kicking that wind than we give them credit for.
Yeah, that wind is a little bit stronger than what we think it is out there. Walker goes down. Oh, he's gone down to Ash Warner, and Ash Warner takes a good grab. I think Ash Warner's a bit sore. It wouldn't surprise me if it's his first muck, but he'll carry on. He kicks it up into the goal area, and Cameron comes over the top, gets a bounce of the ball. Baldock comes out with it. Handballs it over, and I think it'll beat all players to the boundary line. So we have a throw in on the Ramblers forward line.
Scoring pocket, actually.
Well, a scoring pocket. At least it's not over in the dead pocket. I'm sure the coaches told them when they're going into attack to keep it out on this pocket. Don't go into that dead pocket. Ball comes down. Chandler picks up as a snap, but it's offline.
Out. No.
It's through for 1 point. We've got
Ramblers minor score, first minor score.
Ramblers first minor score, and David Beer to kick in. So the scores:
Grassy Green. Green is
4 goal 1 to 4 goal 9.
Green.
Grassy.
What? Mad Dog.
Bulldog.
Head
Oh, it's Beard. Beard kicks out of the back flank, and it's going to beat everyone to the boundary line again, I think. And it's out of bounds, so we'll have another throw in on them between the wing and the back flank. Throws in. Cameraman. Ball comes to ground. Sheehan picks up, puts it on his boot, long. Gus Glover standing his ground, can't handle the mark. Justin Sheehan tries to break the tackle and is caught holding the ball. Well, that was a good tackle. So Lock to come into attack through Gus Glover. He kicks it out, keeping on that deep flank, punches away from Branson. Ball punch forward onto Zaka. Zaka kicks up to the centre of the ground, and there's Matty Walker up there, takes a good mark. So Matty Walker in the centre, chips out short, looking for Chandler. Chandler takes it. Oh, he tried to take him on. Did he was going to play on? He's going to take on the big fella. No, Chandler goes back. He's a Penong boy, that lad. So Chandler, starting to stamp his authority around the ground. He goes back. Not sure where to kick it. Oh, goes for a torp. Not a bad looking kick either. Goes up, and Gus Glover. He's a workhorse back there on the back flank.
Gus Glover clears the wing position. Looks like all Ramblers out there though. No, the ball will probably beat them all the boundary line. Zaka leads the chase of the ball. Pushed over. Lock's got to have a good quarter this one. The third quarters usually make a break in football. Andy Hetzel takes the ball away from the throw-in. Duxky comes in. Hetzel's on the ground, cleared by Ramblers. Spins out of trouble. Gets on his right boot, looking down to the centre half forward position. Spoiled by Mad Dog. Crumb by Matty Harsman's crumbs. Kicks for goal and kicks a point. Lockie led off by Lock. Grassy to kick in. Nice two here. The crowd still hadn't really got vocal yet, have they?
They haven't. So Green to kick in. He'll kick out of that dead pocket. Kicks up high, looking for, well, no one in particular, because Trelaw marked it. He's gone short, and the ball been tapped over by Jules Dowdle. Down there, there's Grassy Green. Handballs it on over to Mellor, back to Green. Gets a wobbly old bounce. Handballs it back over to Zaka. Zaka can't keep control of it. Ball comes to ground. Andy Hetzel snaps around his left boot. He's using his left boot fairly well, but finds Chandler again. He handballs off. Onto Crittenden, I think it is. Over to Justin Shear. No, Eugene Walker takes a good grab there at the centre half forward. I think he'll go back and have a shot for this. I think he can make the distance. It'll just be the accuracy. He's looking around, looking for a short one. No, he's going to kick long. running in close to the man. It's a wobbly old kick. It goes up, and Gus Glover will take a good chest mark. Tries to play on. I'm not sure what for. Whether it wasn't paid, I'm not sure. But there's going to be a ball up right in the square for the Ramblers.
Must have been touched off the boot. Brett.
Must have been touched off the boot. He ran in fairly close to the man on the mark. Ball bounces down. Can Ramblers get a goal? Swing around. I've got another mongrel bound round behind the road. Out there to Foster. And the ball, no, it doesn't go out of bounds. He gets a, they've got spectators in the road. Out there to Baldock. Baldock comes out in the back flank, chips it over. Oh, he's outnumbered here, and Justin Sheehan takes a good mark. Played a few league games to support this boy. Big solid lad at only 20 years of age. He'll go in long. He's got a good long kick on him, this boy. And he goes into the centre of the square. Good dob. Looking for the big fellas. No one could take it. It's tapped down there. Matty Harsman sharks it. Gets caught. Handballs it out. Oh, and there's Trelaw taking a mark. Tries to kick it off the ground. Big pack of players form, an umpire coming and bounce. So umpire pays to bounce in the centre of square again for Ramblers. Can they get a goal out of this?
I hope not.
Well, she hopes not. Both lock players go up, tap against each other. Sheehan snaps around over his left shoulder, and I reckon he's got it. That was a good goal, Anthony Sheehan. He's another good lad. He'll probably go on to be better things in this league and maybe go on to, well, I'm sure he'll go on over to Adelaide and play there. So the score's now 4-1 Ramblers.
Got up a lock, have they?
And there's been a, no, the scores are going up now. 5-1.
Could be a point of difference now.
To 4-. They haven't put the points up on lock. So we're back in the centre of the ground. We'll tell you the scores again in a minute when they get them sorted out.
That certainly was a good snap for goal. Lock's got to retaliate now. Get another one up. Bad bounce. Favours the Lock Bay. There's all pure strength. It's busted the pack. It should be Weedy's. Gus Glover. Oh, Gus Glover spoils. Weedy picks up the spoils. Kicks to the dead wing. Ball's going to beat him. No, it doesn't. Squeak gets first touch to the ball. Goes to the ground. Going to be another boundary throw in on the far side. Cameron to come in and contest for Lock.
Oh, Sheehan.
Sheehan, Vardy clears the ball. Nice kick into, nice kick into Vardy, the full forward line. Cleared by Mad Dog. Mad Dog goes to the boundary, and the ball beats Jules to the boundary line. Ball on the Ramblers' left half forward flank. At this stage, it's hard to say if any player or any team has got any authority on this game at all. It's very evenly balanced.
Yep. No, there seems to be no real star players except probably young Jules Dowdle from Lock. Anyway, the ball goes back and Cameron takes a good mark. Always gone right in the back of Matty Walker. He goes quickly on to Wheatra. Wheatra juggles a mark and has been paid. So Wheatra in the centre position. Lock going into attack. Plenty of leads going on. Not quite sure. He dropped short to the wing, but looks dangerous. Punched away Matty Arsner. Pedro Beard can't take the pick. Foster's there. He grabs it. Looks over his shoulder. Tries to sock it. Chandler comes through. Picks up. Gets another kick. And straight into the... Jules Dowdle can't grab it. The ball went over his head. The Baldock. Everyone gets a mongrel bounce. Peter Miller comes bouncing through. Handballs out to Cameron. He in turn handballs over to Dowdle again. Dowdle through the centre of the ground goes looking for Wheatra. Can't find him. Ball comes to ground. Trelaw picks it up. Boots it back to centre half forward on the forward flank looking for Chandler. He can't target. Players go down. There's a race on.
Oh, well recovered.
Gus Glover, well recovered. Picks up, gets tagged, breaks the tackle, kicks it up to the centre position again looking for Durden. Flurry of players there and Anthony Sheehan comes again. Busts the tackle. Short little pass to Trelaw, who kicks it out into Guydra. Gydra's got handballs it over to Creddy. Andrew Crittenden chips away at goals and has found Matty Walker, who runs into an open goal and does a little chip, and there's another sausage roll.
Ramblers got their goals easier in Lock too, don't they?
Ramblers certainly do, and the score's now 6-2 Ramblers to 4-9 lock. And Ramblers had a good flurry of play then. And, yeah, they just seem to keep more possession of it and get the goals a lot easier than Lock do. And I think they're keeping it out of the dead pocket more so than Lock when they're going into attack.
Certainly, definitely the scoring in that in. Umpire Taylor bounces again. Camrock wins the tap. Pass. But as you...
Beautiful.
And Sheehan clears. The ball is high. David Beard sets himself. The ball's going to beat them all across the line for a boundary throw-in. Makes easy football out of it if you can clear it from the centre like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
One kick and it's into the forward line.
He busted through them.
Ramblers wins the tap. Into the centre. Guidera. Kicks into the full forward line. Should be out on the full, I think. Locked over kick in. David Beard to kick in. Nice looking kick. Right at the half-back flank. Andy Sheehan over the back, wasn't paid. Oh, hard tackle. Good handball. Rambler seems to be able to find the spare men. Lock's got a man up in that forward line. And Camrock, he's had a good game today. Takes him on, takes Matty Harsman on, takes a bounce, kicks. Oh, well played. Put out in front of Pyro. Pyro gets the balls. He's got time. Cross the camera and the bloody workhorse again. Oh, deliberate hit out. I'm afraid we can't pay that sort of thing in this football though. Umpire Tiller to throw in. The sun's in their eyes. Pete Durden taps the ball to himself. It comes across to Pyro. Pyro to Weedy. No, it can just beats into the boundary line. Lock's certainly got plenty of endeavour out there at present. Camrock. Not a lot of people are picking the ball up real clean. David Foster and Matty Harsmer, well, they've had a real challenge here today. Starkey gets a handball across the Cabot, touched off the boot. The bounce favours no one in particular. Oh, well tackled. Tackled hard. Pedro's there. Holding the ball decision. Took a long time and a lot of advice from the crowd, but it eventually come off. Gus Glover to clear again. Usually goes long. Nice kick. Looking for Pyro. Looking for Peter Durden. Sets himself. Ball goes to ground. Cleared by Sheehan. Down to the true half-forward position. Peter Miller's had quite a good game today. Hadn't had many touches this quarter yet. Mad Dog clears. Picks the ball up onto his left leg. Short pass into Cameron. Cameron's had a real good game for Lock today so far. Nice pass looking for Squeak. Skinner takes in the centre of the ground. If Lock can get a goal out of this forward thrush, it'll be very, very important. Dowdle's off. Care Brown's on. Fresh legs. Ramblers got possession on the Lock's half-forward flanks. Roos comes out of it. He's got a lot of attention today. Dolling clears. Squeak's got front runners. Oh, he's tackled heavily. They don't like giving anything away to old Squeak. Oh, Squeak and Parsons are having a fight. Well, surprise, surprise.
Two seagulls with broken legs fighting down there, I think. So Dolling to take the kick. Kicks it up high. Oh, David Beard couldn't handle that. Handball's back over to brother Pedro. Pedro clears it. Goes up the centre wing and Eugene Walker marks.
He's played well today.
Pooch has played well. Kicks it over short to Anthony Sheehan. He's starting to pick up, getting plenty of touches around the ground. So Anthony Sheehan in the dead wing position.
Sun looks like it's travelling a little bit too.
The sun could be troubling him there. Kicks in short, back to Eugene Walker. Oh, Pooch tried to play and just got around from that tackle. Goes left foot, high up into attack. Gus Glover's there. Can't take the mark. Baldock's there for Spills. Bust through the pack. Well done. Good kick. Looking for a teammate in Durden. He can't grab it. Comes to ground. Walk up there again. Walkup's had 3 touches in the last minute there. Trigger kicks. High up into attack. Oh, big.
Peter Miller.
Big fly from Mellor. Players come to the ground. Cabot handballs it out to Wheatra. Wheatra trips in over to Duck, and Duck's got plenty of space. No, he hasn't. Now he does. He takes off. Guidra can't catch him. Kicks him up to the centre half forward looking for Rule. And Rule takes another good mark. Rule starting to stamp his authority against Dolling, although you can't keep Dolling down, and kicks a fine straight into young Matty Micken. Micken out of the pocket. Oh, this could be dangerous. Ball comes to ground, tapped over to Sheehan. Sheehan takes it. He'll take a bounce, one bounce. Kicks to his boot looking for, is it Travis Koff? He's off, and he's caught. And the ball comes in. Well done, Anthony Sheehan. Come in, follow that ball up.
Well played.
That's what you've got to do. You've got to.
Pressure on. David Beard's off. And
David Beard's off, and Arbs, the coach, is back on. So can he put some fire back into this game? The ball seems to be favouring Ramblers in at three-quarter time. Meanwhile, back at play, ball gets kicked forward. Baldock's there, can't mark, gets a wobbly old tap to Walker. Walker taps it around to himself, tries to pick it up, and is going to be beaten over the boundary line for a throw-in, and the left-hand forward pocket for Ramblers. So we get a throw-in. Just out from lock. The whistle's been blown back here, and we have a free kick, a 50-metre penalty.
Parsons.
Not sure what's going on. Parsons and Skinner have had a bit of a scuff up back here at the centre half back position. So Skinner comes out, kicks it over into that dead flank and gone out of bounds. So we're going to get another throw in. Well, I'm not sure what that was. The ball was 50 metres away there, and look back and the whistle had blown. Or there's Kerry Brown. He breaks through the pack and up over the top. No one can take it.
Rules handball.
Rules handballs over to Hetzel. Hetzel kicks it high up in the air. Didn't get no distance at all with that kick. Ball comes to ground again. Rule busts through the pack. Gets caught. And has been caught holding the ball. And a free kick will go to Anthony Sheehan. So Anthony Sheehan from the half-back flank.
That decision by Phil Taylor's has certainly got the crowd moving.
It certainly did. Couldn't mark Travis Koff. Guidra, mate, I think. Back over to Justy Sheehan. He's starting to stamp his authority on the game. Swings around, goes for the long kick. It's not a bad dob. And I think, no, he's just offline and is through for another behind. So this stage, Ramblers 7 goals 3, 45 to Lock 4 goal 9, 33. Baldock kicks it in, looking for Gus Glover, finds Gus. Gus in the back pocket, looking for movement up forward. Not much there, everything's covered. Decides to go long, and I think go nearly to the boundary line. No, Justy Sheehan comes out with again, kicks it in long again, just what he did before. Can Matty walk it, mark it? And we've got another, oh, there's a, not sure who's doing the far lap over there. You know, the ball goes through for another minor score.
Rambler seems to be able to get it away from the packs better and Lock at this stage. Trying something different, going up to the half-forward flank for the Ramblers. David Foster's got the kick on Lock's half-back flank. Lock really wants to score. Pedro missed spills. The Care Brown's on the bottom of the pack as usual, only place he knows to be. Pedro comes in to help out. Lock really needs a major.
I'm surprised there haven't been any more scuffs. Well, there might have been a few more brawls.
Both teams are out there to win it. It's still winnable by either side at present. Arvin contest. Andy Hetzel comes out with a kick. Oh, well sport by Kerr Brown. Gets a kick for his reward. He's caught. Tried to do too much. Good play to get the spoil, then try to do too much. High and wide to David Foster. But, the ball doesn't reward him. Andrew Arvin comes out with it. Good hand pass across to David Foster. David Foster kicks it into Peter Durden. Starkey spoils. Across to the centre of the ground. Spins out of trouble. Andy Sears spins out of trouble and finds his teammate and Fuller. Duxie chases. This is dangerous. Oh, saved on the last line of defence by Mad Dog. He's picked up a lot of kicks this quarter. Care Brown sets himself. Takes a good mark in the centre of the ground. He's looking for movement. Care goes short. And it comes, it doesn't come off. Andrew Arvin spills. Good tackle by Andy Hetzel. Goes to ground again. Who's coming out of it? Zaka. The handball goes to the wing.
And it kicks forward out to Gydra. Races on. Will it go out of bounds? No, it doesn't. Gydra still got the tackle of the ball. Gus gets thrown to ground. And he mustn't have had him with no ball, so Fuller's to take the kick on the half-forward line.
I thought it looked like he got the handball out of...
Yeah, I did too.
Flung afterwards.
So it goes forward. Bulldog takes a mark. Well, he punched it away, then ran forward, and then picked up his own punch. Kicks it back out to that dead flank. And Roos come right down. He's in the half-back line. Kicks up under the wing, looking for Skinner. And Skinner couldn't quite grab it then. Micken was in front. Ball comes to ground, and we've got another throw-up. So still scores 6-goal 40 to Ramblers 40 points, and Lock 4-goal 9 33. Taylor to do bounce.
If Lock can only score and get within a point, it's going to make a very interesting last quarter.
Crittenden gets the ball. He kicks it long into Treloar. Treloar goes short, looking for Justy Shem, but couldn't find it. The ball comes to ground. Peter Miller, he gets it. Kicks it up, looking for Matty. And brother Matt takes a one-hander. He was outnumbered there too. This lad runs all day, looking for someone. There's not much movement there. Finally kicks it over to Andy Hetzel. Let the boys run at it. Andy Hetzel and just Anthony Sheehan. Ball still on the ground. Andy Hetzel still going for the ball. Kicks around and it comes to a pack, and the umpire will come in for another bounce.
Care Brown on the bottom of the pack.
Care Brown again. Well, he's been in the play a fair bit ever since he's been on. Taylor bounces. Arvin and Walkup to do battle. Ball comes to ground. It's tapped. There's still a flurry of players in there. No one can seem to get the ball clear, and we've got another bounce.
Untidy, but at least it's in Lock's half-forward line.
Yes, well, they're moving the ball forward, even though it's along the ground. Mongrel sort of a bounce. No one seems to grab it. Oh, he's unloaded there. And young Skinner. Well, it'd have to be 50 metres out. I don't know if he can kick this.
Kick the goal from there in the first quarter, and then put one in and hit the post.
So he's pretty confident. He's going back to take the kick. If he can kick this, it'll take a good kick to kick this. A very good kick. In he comes. Oh, he kicks it up high. I think it's gone offline and it's gone through for a behind. So Lock.
Difference.
Yeah, it's 4-goal 10 to 6-goal 4. 1 goal the difference. And
Ramblers has done very well this game on their kick-outs. They've usually managed to find somebody. All these look to be covered. Goes long. Big screwy. Oh, that's a push-out. It's got to be. Well umpired, Umpire Taylor.
That ball must have been 60 metres.
60-metre kick. Gus Glover can send it back 40. Oh, nice kick into the forward line. Looking for Rawls. Rawls flies and can't pull it down. Ramblers controls the ball. Kicked out of... The ball's on the half-back flank for Ramblers. Arvin leads the race to the ball. Can't bend over and pick it up. Dolling clears. A flock of Ramblers players there. Ball goes to Gydra, picks up, spins out of trouble cleverly. Peter Miller gets it. He's had a good game. No, Duxky's got it. Duxky sends it looking for Gazza Hetzel. Gazza takes a good mark in front of Cabot. He needs a look. Looking for a lead. Short to Peter Miller. I should say look for Roos. Looking for Roos. Roos marks. Oh, well done, Rawley. Rawley's within distance. Accuracy might be a bit off kicking into that wind. Rawley's kicked some big goals this year. I'd like to see him to kick another one. Strictly unbiased, just for the sake of football. He kicks this, scores be levelled at Cummins Central headquarters. Wobbly old kick, and Peter Durden nearly pulls down a screamer. Who's on the ground there? Ramblers, tackled. Armin's in there. Heap of players in there. How much time would be left, do you reckon?
I reckon we've played about 20 minutes.
Played 20 minutes, probably another 7 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for Lock to kick another 4 goals. Bounce favours the Ramblers players. Fisted cleared. Kerr Brown to contest. Matty comes out with the ball. He's played a serviceable game today.
He has, yep.
Gus Glover comes. Oh, he's tackled high. Come on. Well played, Gus. Keep your eyes on the ball and just run straight at it. Passes off across to Duxky. Duxky's played his best game for the year today.
Lock seem to be keeping their more possession in this game, in this quarter.
Yes, Lock's trying to keep possession. Kerr Brown sends it into Wheatra, looking for Wheatra. Wheatra takes a good mark on the Lock's half-forward flank. And he's found, oh, he hadn't found Rawls. Rawls gets across on his left, swings. Is it coming back? Is it coming back? And it's through for another point. And there goes the siren. So it's 5 points of difference at three-quarter time. Lock to kick with a 3-goal win. It seems scoring in seems to southern end, doesn't it?
Yes, well, it does. And the scores, I'm not quite sure whether they're right. I think there might be a point out here. It's 6-goal 440. I'm not sure, to 4-goal 1034. I think it should be 4-goal 11. So if Lock would have kicked straight, they'll be well ahead in this game. So we'll just wait and see in this last quarter, because Lock have got a bit of the wind, although the wind seems still in the northwesterly direction, although it seems to be favouring the right-hand side of your screen. So we'll take a break and be back at the MCG shortly.
My grandson. Gonna disappear. There's that many kids here, you wouldn't know where to look. Well, I reckon, Lock.
Jeez, I reckon that's better getting colder too, isn't it? Jesus Christ, I'm glad I'm out of this wind.
We've got guest commentator here.
Cheryl?
No.
Crackerjack quarter here in the last quarter, only 5 points in it, going Ramblers' way. Who can win the big battle? In they come, the big boys to do battle. The ball comes to ground, Justy Share breaks through, handballs over the top, straight into Wheatra. Wheatra onto Beard, who couldn't get his kick away, and the ball comes to ground. Might get a little bit far in this quarter, I reckon.
Well, the game's to be there to be won by either side. Lock stirred up. David Foster certainly played a good game today for Lock. Him and Cameron. Drives long. Looking for Matty Miller. Pete Durden comes out. Quick hands across to Skinner. Squeaks. Shoots. Sends him into the 4-4 position. Oh, it's knocked through for a point. And the crowd's on the edge of their seats here at the Cummins Centenary Memorial. What else can we call this oval? Actually, the oval's in good order.
Yes, good Nick. Good Nick. Yeah.
Come on, Lock.
So Justy Sheehan to bring it back out.
We've got one unbiased commentator.
Yes, well, I'm told to be an unbiased today, but he kicks out and he finds Anthony Sheehan, his brother. So it'll be who can keep possession. It might be a bit fiery in this quarter too. He's looking out and he finds young Travis Koff. Travis Koff plays on quickly, looking for Trelaw, who should mark on his chest and has been paid. Luckily, he fumbled it a bit there, but he's finally been paid. So he's looking, he plays on. No, 50 metres, 25 metres. What was that for? I'm sure, not sure. I think Zaka must have run around over the mark, I think. So the ball will come back to Trelaw.
That's 50.
Young
That's
Trigger.
50.
50.
Not 25.
Well, I thought that might have only been 25, but there you go. Anyway, Trelaw kicks it up the half forward, and Cameron, he can't mark. Through come the pack. Cabot goes through. Cameron there, the workhorse, tries to... Oh, he gets it out to Duck. Duck taps it on over to Wheater. Wheater snaps around and no one's home except Anthony Sheehan for Ramblers. He kicks it over onto that dead pocket, the dead flank there in Matty Harsman. Matty Harsman down his hands and knees. Don't dent the ground when you fall down, Matty. Ball comes up onto Matty Walker. He snaps over his right shoulder, and there he is, the workhorse again in Kemmerman. So Kemmerman will take the kick.
Well, after that last 50 metres, you think that one would have been his 50, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not sure what that other 50 metres was. That was really nothing. Should have been 25. It shouldn't have even been that, I don't think. Anyway, that's umpire's decision.
Cameron clears to the centre of the ground. Who's there for lock? Gus Glover. Zaka comes out with the ball. Taps it forward to Pyro. Pyro can't control it. There's a lot of fumbling going on there, and the umpires pick something out of it again. At this stage, I hope Lock can hold their cool and don't do anything silly. A couple of umpire decisions went against them. Guyder's got the ball in the centre of the ground. It's a nice kick, and David Foster takes another fine mark. I'd have to be close to Lock's best today, between him and Cameron, I would say, with Peter Miller being fairly serviceable. Pete Durden. Falls up on the half-forward flank for Ramblers, and he's tackled right on the boundary line. The ball to be thrown in.
So ball being thrown in on the half-forward flank here for Ramblers. Sun's in everyone's eyes. Peter Miller tries to take a clean grab, can't. Spills out to Zaka. Zaka kicks it high in the air. 50-50 chance here. Matty Walker. Peter Miller runs through it. Matty Miller runs through it. And there's been another free kicked out. I'm not sure what that was for, but Matty Walker up to take it anyway on the centre wing position. All the boys has got to keep their tempo. Just keep trying to play footy. It was getting harder and as the game goes on. He kicks it high up into the half-forward line, looking for Trelaw. Trelaw stands his ground, couldn't grab it. Comes down to Gus Glover. Handballs it over. Oh, just thought there might have been a crash of body. Lock boys are starting to run in 3 and 4s. That could be a dangerous sign. Up to Skinner. Skinner can't take the grab. Down back, handballs back to Matty Walker. Spins around his left boot and finds Guyder, who takes a tumbling mark. That's a top little mark. You won't stop this little wombat from playing footy. He'll keep on going. A real captain's game today, trying to give his endeavour to everyone. Tries to chip it across, dangerously enough. There's that Penong boy again. He can't. He goes down, and I think he was pushed in the back there. So Chandler chips it over back to Matty Walker. Matty Walker on the half-back flank, takes a bounce. Another left foot. He's played pretty well too, Matty Walker. Kicks it high up, looking for, over the shoulder, Branson, and I think Pedro Beer's got a free. If it wasn't a mark, it should have been a free, and I think it's a free.
Fine.
So, yeah, Pedro goes short to Duck. Duck in turn kicks down the centre of the ground there, looking for Wheater. Wheater couldn't take it.
Very near the mark, long enough the Ramblers player to get the mark. The crowd's come alive now. 4 points in it. He's sensitive. Lock can get the next goal, they could roll over him. If Ramblers get it, it's going to be very, very interesting. Jules Dalders puts his mark on the game straight as soon as he comes on. Across to young Andy Hetzel. Andy Hetzel picks up the handball to Wheater. Wheater picks it up casually to the half-forward flank for Lock. Out in front of Roos. It's going to beat him to the line. Rules the shadows, buddy. 1 step behind him in Dolling. Been there all day. Ashley Warner off, is he?
He's still off.
The ball comes out with Gazza Hetzel. Gazza Hetzel sends it in the full forward position, and we're looking for Rules to take a big screamer. Oh, give him a free kick, ump. He deserves it.
speed, isn't it? One.
How do you feel the game's going?
Well, it's getting tighter this quarter. There's going to be some tired legs after this quarter. This seems to be the real fighting quarter, this one here, only because it's so close, I think. 4 points in it. Lock seem to have the breeze. Can they make use of it? Can they turn the tides from 2 weeks ago when Ramblers beat them by 53 points? Anyway, Guidra goes long to Trelaw, can't find him. Can he get the right bounce? No, there's Cameron, taps it on to Zaka. Zaka kicks it short, looking for someone up there. No one can take it, a Rambler can. And Matty Walker. Well, he's been a workhorse back there in this last quarter. He's taken some good grabs back there, and he'll look out.
How do they find so many loose men?
So he's gone back out in the dead pocket though. It's a wobbly old kick. No one in particular. There seems to be a lot of lock blokes there. Gus gets a bounce, turns around his left boot, chips it short, looking for Gazza Hetzel. Ball comes to ground. Flurry of players there again. Anthony Sheehan handballs out, can't get to anyone. Oh no, there's young Chandler again. He's played a pretty good, an excellent game on his wing, and turns around but it kicks.
Wheater.
Dare I say, but he kicks straight back to Wheater. So Wheater on the wing, between wing and half forward. Tries to get distance with that kick. Up go the big. Someone seems to have grabbed it, and it seems to be a lock. I'm not quite sure. Is it
Peter Durden?
Peter Durden?
Yep.
I think it is. There's a big pack of players there.
He's come back from a series of injuries. Pete was well known in his younger days in the league. Says it's his last game. Broke his jaw in the grand final here last year in the first 2 or 3 minutes. He'd love to win this one. Love to kick this goal. Looks good. The umpire doesn't move. And Peter Durden would be a very happy man. Lock hit the front.
Could that be the telling goal?
With a bit of luck, this is a turning point, and Locke is going to run this game right out. I'd like to see that on the big screen again, that nice mark.
Well, if you can't get it tonight, you'll get it tomorrow morning. Tune into your ABC on the Channel 7 on 8:30 start.
I think we'll probably hear about that mark tonight. Andrew Wiseman will be comparing it to the screamer he took down here about 3 weeks ago, where he had to kick 65 metres into a howling gale to win the game. The ball comes to centre. Scrambly play. Darling's got the ball. Another throw up in the centre of the ground. Can Locke keep going? I certainly hope so. Umpire Taylor faces the crowd this time. Puts the ball up well. Camrock gets the ball down to his players. Puts it in front of him. Ramblers comes to first, uses the ball up to the true half-forward flank. David Foster. Gus Guyver comes out with the ball. Sends it down to the centre, looking for Peter.
Matty Walker there again.
Matty Walker again. He's had a lot of kicks today. Probably had 25 kicks. Camrock Juddy just can't stop. Jules Dowdall's been very, very good for Locke since he's been on. Across to Hetzel. David Foster's caught. Managed to get the handball out. Go Squeak. And he goes to the safety of the boundary line, but it's to Camrock. Camrock not going to stop running. He doesn't know how to give in. And it's a beautiful kick. Just carried it a bit too far, and Andrew Cabot's got the kick on the true half-forward flank for Locke. To the centre of the ground, Jules Dowdall, and he can't grab it. One of his rare mistakes. Weedy comes out with it. Nice driving kick. Dead side, looking for Gazza. Gazza flies, can't grab. Rules is there. Handball out in front of Gazza. Gazza burns in this sort of contest. What about that, says the crowd. Gazza's still going. Handball out. Cross to Rules. Rules sets and lines up for goals. It's coming back, and that's a goal. What's Roxanne say? How's your fishes and mothers and daughters or something?
Well, that was a magnificent goal by Rawley. Turned around and snapped that truly, and Locke seem to have the run at this stage. They've got a bit of breeze behind them, but they seem to turn the tide now.
Sheer guts and determination there by young Gazza Hetzel. Squeak to come off. Squeak's got blood running from his mouth, isn't he? Locke's got a quick change here. Colin Kay to come on, the half-forward flank. I'd say he comes on the half-forward flank, so he goes half-back flank. Phil Taylor bounces again. Bounce favours Ramblers. Ramblers clears the big hit. No, he's tackled. The ball goes to ground. Peter Durden's in there. Comes out to Gaza. Andy Hetzel, quick kick into Rules. Can Rules get there? No. Yes, no, yes. Tunnel ball. And young Zaka takes the ball. Wasn't far enough. Sends it into full forward. Rawley punches it forward. Gaza Hetzel's in there again. Go Gaz. Wombat's in there. Throw. Give us a kick. Ramblers clears. Deliver it. Give us a kick for some reason, any reason. No, she's a good game of football. It's really tightened up these last couple of minutes.
Some dive boys tonight. Trelaw gets it, kicks it out, tries to get out, but Mellor intercepts, kicks it back. And there's that Matty Walker again. He's played inspirational this last quarter. That left foot again going high, looking for Darling. Can't find him. Foster. Oh, I'm not sure how he marked that. I'm sure that come off a few hands. Anyway, he's been paid the mark on the wing position.
Wearing that famous number 11 Guernsey.
What Walsh he used to wear. He kicks it up high, and it's taken by Durden again. Well, Durden stamped his authority in this last 5 minutes. Going for his second goal here. Wynn's right behind him.
Might be a bit out of his distance.
Could be out of his distance. Wynn there to help him. So he goes for the short chip, looking for Matty Mellor. Matty runs all day. He's on more of a acute angle. He might have gained another 10, 15 metres. Pulls his socks up. Oh, he goes in short. They're going short. This could come undone. Well, Durden gets it. He chips it over looking for Beard. Well, Pedro Beard's come all the way down from centre half back, and he's going to centre half forward, and he's going to line up and try to kick this goal and see if he can put Locke further in front.
We've seen that happen a lot during the 80s. Peter Durden to Peter Beard, vice versa. The two players tried out and that lay together. Been great mates for a long time. And Pedro's kicks looks good. Pedro's kicks done it. No, it hasn't. And Gaza. No, I think he's missed it. Can it be the winning point? It'd be much better if it was a goal.
Better give me the score.
And we've got a score check here at the Cummins Centenary Oval. Ramblers clears. Gus Glover sets himself, brought the ground. Still anybody's match. I heard a whistle go, but I don't know what it's for. What do you say?
Paying to advantage. The score here at the Oval is 6-4 Ramblers to 6-12 Lock. Ramblers by Lock by 9 points.
Ramblers on the half-forward line.
Ramblers on the half-forward line. Branson to kick.
Too far out, wasn't he?
He's too far out. He kicks it up high. There seems to be a lot of Lock blokes there. Ball comes to ground. And Darling comes out with it, and he's kicked. And yes, it's gone through for one behind. I thought it went through out of bounds too, but it's gone through for a point. So Baldock to kick out. So we've got a 8-point ball game here. Very close indeed. Baldock kicks it out. Oh, there's a bit of shoving and pushing. Anthony Sheehan seems to grab it there again. Dodges around. 1 or 2, kicks it high on his left foot, looking for a mark here from...
Higher.
Well, Walshy seemed to think that they should pay it. Not quite sure about the ball. Comes to ground. Out there by Green. Honda Mellor. Mellor in turn to his brother Peter Mellor. Across to Dusky, who's smothered there excellently by Anthony Sheehan. He's a good little player too. Both Anthony and Justin. Both run all day. Rugged workhorses. Up they go. Matty Mellor takes the grab and has been round the shoulder. No! I thought he might have been covered a bit high, caught a bit high there by Justy, but umpire Taylor comes into bounce anyway. There's going to be some tired boys here later on tonight. Mind you, whoever wins, they won't, no matter how tired they are, they'll get carried off by their supporters and take their brains out and put their wobbly boots on for the night, I'd say. Taylor comes in and bounces. Up go Cameron and Trelaw. Cameron gets the tap. Comes down to ground. There's Chandler again. Breaks through the tackle. Gives it to Trelaw. He kicks it over, and Andy Hetzel marks. So Locke bring it out of their defence. He kicks it down to that dead wing, looking for Dave Beard, but the ball comes to ground. And young Ducks here, there's...
Oh, bullshit.
Well, not sure what the umpire gave that for, but anyway, Gary Branson's got it. He goes back. He kicks it up to the true centre-half forward position, looking for any Rambler bloke there can mark it. Handball over to Cabot. Cabot takes on Baldock, gets his quick left foot around. Ashley Warner's back on the pocket. Ash Warner's a bit hurt, I think. His knee's a bit sore. Must be a bit sore. He went off in the first quarter and come back on with his knee heavily bandaged. Anyway, he does battle with... he does battle with Baldock, and then ends up, snaps around his left boot and kicks a goal. And we've now got a real ball game on our hand, because that's just brought the score back a bit closer. The score at the stage, 6 goal, 13-49 to Lock, to Ramblers, 7 goal, 5-48. We've got a 1-point ball game. Well, who can win this game, Walshy? Lock do.
I hope Lock wins it. It's, umpiring decisions can make a difference. There's one there we didn't quite agree with. Good play by Ashley Warner to kick that goal. Lock wants this next one. You feel Lock wants it. Rocker gets his hands to the ball again. It's tapped clear for Lock. Peter Mellor's got first run of the ball. Across to Hetzel. Gaza chips it in, and it's Lock everywhere, perhaps. I'm hopeful. No. Ramblers comes out with the ball again. Chandler gets the ball. Runs it down to the wing position. 3 Locks. Pete Beard went without the ball. Justice Sheehan comes through. And Mad Dog takes a screamer. Eyes on the ball all the way. 18 minutes gone. Oh, please, Lock. Can you put on about 3 quick goals and get this pleasure of a premiership? Gussie Glover sets himself, can't pull it down. Nobody's prepared to give in yet, which is to be expected from these two teams. Jules Dowdle comes out. Nice looking kick. Puts it in front of Weedy. Boundary line beats them all.
That's 2 points.
2 points. Pete Durden pushes the ball forward.
Score must have been wrong.
Ramblers seem to have a lot of the control of the ball there. It's put out in front of Jules. Jules has played a magnificent game today. Looking for Rawley. Rawley can't quite grab it. Fuller still his ground. Have to be a ball.
It was Travis Coff who stood his ground well. Rawley bearing on top of him. Page will come in and have another bounce. Centre half forward position for Lock. Bounces down. Walker gets a tap away. On to Trelaw. Can't get boot to ball. Down to Chandler. He's been a little workhorse. On to Sheehan. Sheehan runs away. Kicks on down to the dead wing again. And kicks to touch. And it's out of bounds. We'll have another throw in on the centre wing position.
We win by 2 points.
So it's 7-5-47 to Ramblers, to Lock, 6 goal, 13-49. We have a ball game on our hands, and it's just been kicked up high there by Lock. Ball comes to ground again. Starkey runs it over the boundary. And we'll have another throw in on the half forward line for Lock. Well, ball comes in, tapped in. Justin Sheehan breaks the tackle, has 1 bounce, 2 bounces, running across centre half back. Big tough boy, kicks it high, looking for Cabot. Oh, Green comes through with a good punch, tap down there. Mellor grabs it, can't handle it. On to Dutchke. Dutchke handball and turns to... There's players going down left, right and centre here. And there's Wheater, I think. He's gone down, and we'll have another ball up. And players starting to lay down. Long as be interesting to see if who goes down with cramp. It's very tough in this last quarter, the most fiery quarter of the whole game. Crowd starting to get in, really involved. Ball goes up, tap down to Trelaw. He runs into a tackle, gets headhunted straight into the ground, and we'll get another ball up. Oh, and Zach looked like he's hurt his knee. No, he's come good. No one feels an injury in these sort of games. Mongrel bounce it again. No, on to Jules Dowdle, turns around, snaps it up, looking for Wombat, gives a little tap. Fuller, he tries to keep it in front of him, can't do. Wombat comes through again, taps it on to Dowdle. Dowdle goes long, looking for Rule. Rule's on the lead and should be a good... And what a good mark. Well, he was about 5 yards out in front of Dolling then, and that was a good pass. He was certainly looking for Rule.
I reckon that'd be worth another week's holiday pay, Rawley. No, it was a good pass. A lot of determination there by Wombat and Matty. Lots hanging on this kick by Rules. They're moving side, another point. If Rules could kick himself a few goals a day, he'd be giving the spectators a bloody less heartburn.
3 points now. Oh.
It's clear long. David Foster's marked everything. It's come. Oh, give him a free kick, umpire. He's done everything right today. They don't like giving David Foster free kicks. It's off the ground. Mad Dog hasn't made it. Pedro across to David Beard. David Beard kicks, and he's found his man on the wing. And the young Weedy. Oh, no. Yes. And young Zach has got the ball. Oh, bullshit. Umpire, he handballed it out, gets tackled, and you call dropping the ball. Camrock goes through. Gus Glover, oh, he loses his footing. Peter Miller won't pull out, though. Good hands, Peter Miller. Across to the best man on the ground. Jules handballs across to Duxky. Duxky's played a magnificent team game. Peter Miller, and he looks for Wombat, and Wombat will settle. That umpire up the other end's given 50-metre penalties for less than that.
Good to see you not biased.
No, I'm definitely not biased. I've got green in one eye and yellow in the other one. There's a big screw in the full forward line, and it's marked on the last line of defence by Matty Walker. He'd have to be Ramblers' best, do you think?
No, Eugene Walker, sorry.
Oh, Eugene Walker.
Young Pooch.
Young Pooch. So what's going to happen here? We've seen the resurgence of the big screwies coming today. Brought to the ground. What's he going to do here? How does the man behind get a bloody free kick? And that's a beautiful mark by Peter Miller. Peter Miller plays on, passes in. Who's on the end of it? Dolling. Rawley's keeps going. Dolling gets hand pass out. Across to Starkey. Starkey drives at the centre of the ground, and he finds Ashley Warner.
Oh, he's propping on his leg. He's propping his knee, isn't he?
Handballs away. Probably only had 2 kicks today, but he's been effective since he's been on. Gus Glover, David Beard. Gus Glover. One of them will have it, and Gus is not going to give it up. There's some tired legs out there today. And it's drove right down Peter Durden, and he flies. Spoilt. Grabbed hold of. Everything. David Beard again. Oh, well done, David Beard. Drives it down to Peter Durden. Peter Durden snaps it onto his left. And he finds Rules. And Rules pulls in another big screamer. Can't be much time left now, can it?
We've played probably about approximately 23 minutes in this last quarter.
There's only 2 points of difference.
And Rules lines up.
2 points of difference.
He's on the left-hand pocket, on the acute angle, right on the boundary line.
We could still lose
about 35 metres out. Can he kick it? Scores at this stage, 7-6, 48 Ramblers, 6-14, 50 Lock. A 2-point ball game. Rules comes in. Usually a good kick. Kicks it long and high. And the streamers start to fly, and he's got another goal. Well, they move on to 8 points in front now. Can Ramblers come back?
Now we're hearing a bit of excitement from the crowd. It's a 2-kick game, and to do it now. And perhaps 4 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I think they should be like the VFL and only have 20-minute quarters. Blow the siren now.
That 70,000 people are starting to erupt now, aren't they? I find it interesting.
Camrock contests the ball again. Ellie's had a bloody day and a half. Ball goes up. Camrock thumps well. Down to David Foster. David Foster, the Gaza Hetzel, and it's Gary Branson takes it.
Ooh.
Oh, Wombat! Oh, will he like this kick? And he sends it into Rawley. Oh, he's got to give a free kick for that. Don't do anything stupid, fellas, and get it taken away from him.
Well, Rawley's down. Rawley's down. I wonder who will take the kick. Trainers and players come running in everywhere. Rawley's only about 5 metres out. He'll be directly in front.
We haven't had any injuries today, have we?
No, well, actually Warner and a few blood rules. Actually Warner's a bit proppy. Guider's come good.
It's only a hard
so it's
foul hit, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who collected him?
No.
Young Gary Branson. Gary Branson come in heavy then on Rawley. I think it was Gary Branson. Anyway, Rawley will take the kick. He's directly in front.
The supporters will cheer him off.
He shouldn't miss this. And if he kicks this, I think this could be the ball game. They seem to have that advantage with the breeze blowing slightly across the ground there. He stands up, boots it high and along, and they've got it. It's gone through for another goal. So the score's now 9-14 to lock to Ramblers, 7-6. And it'll be a good turnaround by Ramblers if they can come home with this going into the breeze. Can they do it?
Young Cameron's rucked all day and he's still sprinted back to centre to have another go at this ball. I think the Lock boys can feel it now. Good play by Colin Kay then. The crowd's come alive here. And it's 28 minutes gone. How much more time can be left in this quarter? That's the biggest lead in this match so far today. Umpire Taylor puts it up. Nice bounce. Rocker gets his hands to the ball again. It's cleared out of centre. Oh, they've really tried to take Jules out. David Foster gets another kick. Lots of possessions today. Cross to Pyro. Pyro swings it onto his left leg into the Lock's, the dead pocket on the left-hand side for Lock. And she's out of bounds in front of the Lock's cheer squad.
Flags are flying over there now.
That's the most vocal supporters on the oval over there in the good old Lock spot. Who's comes out with the ball? Oh, she's tough out there, and the umpire's found something else again, and it's gone Lock's way. I won't disagree with that one. And the advice is for Gazza Hetzel to goal it.
Well, we've played at least probably around about 28 and a half minutes, 29 minutes into this last quarter. Hetzel lines up. Well, I'm not sure if he can make the distance even. Oh, Rule comes over the top. Well, mark of the day. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's been pushed in the back and it's been given. Oh, it's been pushed through for a point. So Justy Sheehan to bring it out. Chips it in short. Oh, it's gone short to Travis Koff. He's got the ball. Centre half back. He kicks it. Looking for Trelaw. Zaka gets a kick away, looking for Rule again. Who is it? No. Gets punched away by Justy Sheehan. He kicks it right up into the centre line, and there's all Gus Glover there. He takes a good mark. He doesn't usually miss those ones. So he goes back. The ball hasn't been into the forward lines of Ramblers for quite some time now.
Can't be any time left.
And Gus kicks it long. He's gone for a big torp again, looking for Durden. Durden couldn't quite handle it. Foster's there. He picks it up, tries to snap it over his shoulder. Oh, and Wombat goes over the top of young Travis Koff there. Had the ride there on top of his back there and has taken the mark, and he's only about 30, 35 metres out from kicking a goal.
I'd have swore I'd seen daylight then between the ground and Wombat's feet. And he passes it over, and then Locks won the 1996 Great Flinders Premiership. Locks' first premiership in Great Flinders. She'll be on for 1-0 tonight in Lock. very, very proud moment for Andrew Arbin and his
I
team.
want to watch this bloke walking out here in blue.
Oh, this is great, folks. You don't know how bloody happy we'll be up in there in locked-out country tonight. It's a good game of football, and the result was just bloody shit hot.
Well, the final scores were Ramblers 7 goal 648 to Lock 8 goal 1563, a margin of, 15 points. So it's been a very good ball game there in the end there, and Lock are elated. Ramblers, well, commiserations to Ramblers. They played well, they kept possession of it. A few of their key players were probably down. Ashwarner went down, hurt his knee. Guidra went down earlier on, got stung but seemed to come back. Anthony Sheehan played well, but for Lock boys, well, they all played well, and congratulations to them on a mighty effort. That's their first premiership ever in this great Flinders League, and I think there'll be some happy boys up at Lock tonight.
I can vouch there'll be some happy boys up at Lock tonight. Like you said, I think everybody played well. It was a very, very good game of football, played in great spirit, and I'm just proud to be here today to see it all happen. It was a shit-hot result.
Yeah, and best players for today for Lock, well, they were all pretty good. Foster played well, Mellor played well. Grant Cameraman, yeah, well, he just worked like a tight workhorse all day. Glover done some good things back there. Pedro and Davo were well supported back there, very well experienced. Andy Hetzel, he was in everything.
Colin Kay, he's brilliant.
Colin Kay, that big screamer there in that last quarter. I think I did see air between him and the ground, so he did get off the ground. But there was good players all around today. Both the Mellor boys played well. And when Kerr Brown come on, Baldock played well back there, and Brown. For Ramblers, both the Sheehan boys played well in that last quarter. Justy broke a few tackles. Andy Creddy, he played well. Young Marty Chandler on the wing, I thought he played pretty well. And if it wasn't for Matty Walkup in that last quarter, I think Lock might have run away with a few more winners there.
Anyway, I've just had enough. I'm going to see the boys. I'll catch you later.
Yes, I think I have too, so we'll catch you out.
Okay, catch you later anyway. Thanks a lot, mate. Oh, this is fucking shit on. Might be a long one.
Played in the previous three grand finals, or the two previous grand finals and this one. And they've played a great brand of football this year, and I'm sure they were the sentimental favourites of a lot of people here today. And they haven't let them down. And it's my pleasure to declare that the Lock Football Club the winner of the Premiership Shield this year. Their captain come forward to accept the shield, please.
On behalf of the footy club, all the players, supporters, just like to thank everyone for getting behind us. It's been a bloody long time coming, but I'll tell you what, we're going to celebrate for it tonight.
A grand final, I'm sure you will agree they had a very worthy opponent, and Ramblers played a fantastic game in trying to challenge Lock, so well done Ramblers. Before we ask their coach to come and announce the players to accept their medallions, I'd like to announce the Best on the Ground award, this medallion, and that goes to Grant Cameraman. Well done.
I guess it's team effort, so I should think, get behind it. and thank Ramblers for bringing a good brand of footy towards us today. And best of all, I'd like to thank the supporters who've been behind us all year. So let's hear it for them.
And I'm sure the coach is going to be too delighted to announce the players as we present the medallions. So Andrew Arvin, the coach, well done.
Yeah, thanks everybody. This has been a mighty long time coming, and it was about my last roll of the dice. So, along with a few of me mates, we're pretty happy to go out on a high note. And yeah, as Mad said, let the party begin. We've now earned it. We've been pretty disciplined up until now, especially a fortnight ago when we got brought back to earth. But like a true champions, the boys bounce back, got what we were after.
And to announce the players of the winning team.
We got Mad Dog Bulldog. Rolly. Jules Darrow. David Martin, Dinosaur Beard. Craig Squeaky Skinner. Gazza Hetzel. Little Gazza Hetzel. Wombat. Grassy Green. Pedro. Sticky Fingers Durden. Kia Brown. Gussie Brilliant Glover. David Foster, Aussie. Well done, Weed. Well done, Weed. Yeah. Robert Zaka. Well done, Zach. Well done, Zach. Ducky, well done today, Duck. Full tag, mate. James Searle. Team manager.
Hang on, we just changed our mind. Giving this one to Big Hoss. Grant, Rocco Cattleman. And I'm sure you'll be pleased me to present the last medallion to the coach himself, Andrew Arpin. Well done. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed today. It's been a great grand final. The weather was tremendous. So thanks very much for your support, and have a good trip home. Thanks.
I should have asked him to do a lap of